Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome all of you to what appears to be the first ever virtual Pride banquet. In fitting fashion, we were thrown a curveball and have adjusted accordingly. Even in the midst of current events, it still feels like just yesterday that we were all gathered in OCCE, eating pizza and salad, gearing up for another season. The buzz in the room was palpable as old vets sat and chatted with wide-eyed freshmen, trying their best to manage their excitement, dread, or some combination of the two. Pretty soon, Joe Castiglione snaps a selfie, we sing the chant, and all of a sudden, we dive headfirst into the 2019 season. And I'd say it was a pretty successful one, no? We rocked the Palace right away, blowing everyone away with Queen. We got our Panic show Brendan Urie certified, and we threw it back with the classics of Motown and Elton John. We traveled to California, Dallas, and Atlanta. We fulfilled a stated objective. We won a 5th straight Big 12 championship, and we watched some of the best players in college football, week in and week out, even if they didn't play for our team. We even went to the Pride's first ever Peach Bowl. It's a shame it didn't end on a happier note, and I'm sure that somewhere Joe Burrow is still throwing touchdown passes in the first half of that game. But throughout 2019, we lived our mission to the fullest, serving as the shining ambassadors for our university and supporting our team relentlessly from the first boomer in Sharp Hall to the last boomer in Mercedes-Benz Superdome. There are too many people to thank for the success of this organization, but I'd be remiss if I didn't try. First and foremost, thank you to Mr. Britt and to Dr. Wolfe, who continually pushed us to be incredible this season and refused to let us settle for anything less. Thank you to Dan, Hannah, and Tim for your sacrifices and willingness to put aside your own student struggles and serve in full-time leadership positions leading us. Thank you to Ben Holmes and to Trevor Downey for all of your work in the pit and the battery. Thank you to Tom and to the entire logistics team for all of the relentless behind-the-scenes work, making sure that everything that we needed was always ready. And thank you to Michelle, the undisputed queen of the Pride, for making sure that that stuff got to where we needed it to go. Thank you to Emily Reel, Jacob Robinette, and all of the sisters and brothers of Tau Beta Sigma and Kappa Kappa Psi, who gave of themselves to serve the band and committed so much extra time. You all continue to go above and beyond the call of duty, and we could not do what we do without you. And Jacob also gets a double thank you for being a pretty sick uniform manager as well. This season would not have been what it was without the hard work of each and every one of you. You all brought it every single rehearsal, every single rep, every single day, and it showed. It's no secret that this band was the best looking and sounding group in recent memory, if not ever. And all of that credit goes to you all and to our tremendous student leadership team and their efforts. Your hard work and energy made my job easy. See, back in August, it wasn't just the freshmen who were extremely jittery about the start of Pride Camp. Let me be quite clear. I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying my best to figure this thing out as I went along and as the season flew by. But you all supported me through thick and thin. You all inspired me to keep working hard and to push myself past what I thought I could do. I can only hope that throughout the season, I was able to inspire you all to do the same. And lastly, a personal thank you to Rachel Bateman, Austin Bullock, Chase Daly, Matthew Gordon, Lacey Hayes, Madison Hain, Matthew Simpson, and Emily White, because it's the little things that matter the most. Thank you all for believing in me, even when I struggled to believe in myself. And Mr. Simpson, I owe you a lot. This past year has been incredible for so many reasons, but you all know that. It's time to take a glance back into what made this so wonderful. Thank you for giving all of your time to make this happen. And whether you are coming back next fall or moving on to the big marching band in the sky, just know that you are and always will be family. Love y'all so much. Boomer Sooner.
Thanks, Paxton, for your warm welcome and your reflections about the season. At this time, our Director of Bands, Dr. Simon, will share her thoughts about the 2019 season.
Hey there, Pride of Oklahoma. Well, I'm sorry we can't be together today to celebrate the many wonderful victories and successes of this past season, but I'm glad we have this opportunity to showcase and highlight the wonderful work you all did this year. Thank you for being wonderful people on and off the field. You continue to be the best ambassadors to OU anywhere on campus, and it is an absolute honor to serve our state and our school every day with you. As you all know, I am passionate about audience engagement and connecting with people. What I saw as I watched you perform this year was a stadium packed with people during halftime. You captured their attention and made them want to stay and engage with you. Bravo to you for your hard work and intentional audience connection that had people captivated at every performance. I look forward to the time we will spend together next season. Thank you for letting me be a part of this amazing family, and thank you for always being awesome. Boomer.
Thank you, Dr. Simon, for your support of the Pride. We appreciate all you do for our entire band program. Now it's time to recognize our senior class. Throughout their Pride careers, this year's senior class invested thousands of hours serving our university with distinction. They led the way as we supported our Sooners to 4 consecutive Big 12 championships and to the CFP finals 3 of their 4 years. Through these seniors' hard work and positive example, we are a better band now than when they first earned a position in the Pride. Thank you, seniors, for your service to OU and the Pride. And now I would like to announce the outstanding seniors as voted on by their fellow Pride members. This year's outstanding senior woman is Emily Reel. And this year's outstanding senior man is Andy Wilburn. Congratulations, Emily and Andy, and thank you again to all 2019 Pride seniors. We will honor all of the seniors individually at the end of the season highlights video, so please be sure to watch all the way to the end. Dr. Wolfe.
Thank you, Mr. Britt. I just want to talk quickly, kind of review our season with you guys. And I know that this is a pretty interesting way to have our banquet, but I'm glad we're able to be together today and honor our seniors and honor all the work that everyone has done throughout the entire season. We started back in May once the band was finally set, and our events over the summer were hugely successful. And then we had a great experience at camp. And, this was a really exciting season to see everyone grow musically. And there were so many moments and opportunities for you guys to, get together. And then this is just another testament of us having a great time together and making the best out of what we can. So, looking back, thank you guys all for your dedication and hard work, everything that you've done to make the Pride of Oklahoma 2019 season outstanding. And this is for you guys to enjoy that moment. And, another thing too, there's a lot of staff and, assistance that goes behind the scenes to what we do. And we want to be able to thank those people as well. So hopefully you guys are having a little banquet at home and enjoying this time being safe. And we look forward to kicking this off and thanking everyone for what we've done over the last season with the Pride of Oklahoma. So now I'd like to turn it back over to Mr. Britt.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Wolfe. First person we want to recognize today is our drum major, Paxton Lief. All of us know the excitement and pressure associated with running out of the tunnel onto Owen Field for the first time. But none of us, however, can fully comprehend what it feels like to strut down the field while actually looking back at the band as it steps off to the strains of Oklahoma. Additionally, none of us has to be the living, breathing corporate identity of our organization. From the first trip down the field through the last boomer at the Peach Bowl, Paxton Lief has brought great energy and enthusiasm to his role as drum major. Thank you, Paxton, for your service to the Pride as drum major this year. We look forward to your leadership again during the 2020 Sooner football season. Dr. Wolfe.
For the past 3 seasons, Emily has served as the Pride of Oklahoma featured twirler in its capacity and has provided Sooner fans with creative and demanding routines that were always entertaining and many times truly amazing. We are so fortunate to have a featured twirler who is not only an outstanding soloist, but is also a fantastic team member. Thanks, Emily, for all you've done during your first 3 years to add to the entertainment and visual impact of the Pride. The Pride has benefited from your commitment to excellence, and we appreciate you. Mr. Britt?
Thank you, Dr. Wolfe. This time I want to acknowledge the efforts of our leadership team. We all realize that the success of an organization is directly correlated to its student leadership. Throughout the 2019 spring semester, this team of leaders began preparing to lead the Pride through the 2019 season. Additionally, these leaders met every Tuesday evening throughout the season to ensure that we were all on the same page regarding our progress as an organization. Thank you, leadership team, for your service this past season. We appreciate your dedication and hard work very much.
Kappa Kappa Psi and Tau Beta Sigma. These people are the ones that make sure our Nike apparel is organized before the season starts, that we have uniforms to wear, food and water at practice and at the games, room keys issued when traveling, and they load and unload luggage at every stop on our band trips, and they do so much more. We literally could not function without the positive spirit and commitment to serving the band that each of these people displays. Thank you, Delta chapters, for all you do in service and to our band program. We salute your commitment to service and thank you for your time and efforts in ensuring our organization's success.
Now, at this time, we'd like to acknowledge our uniform manager, Jacob Robinette. Quickly outfitting our entire band in uniforms and then ensuring that those uniforms stay in good repair throughout the season is truly a monumental logistical task. This season, Jacob Robinette continued to refine the uniform checkout and management processes in a very effective, positive manner that ensured that we maintained our uniforms well and looked our best all season long. Thank you, Jacob, and to all who helped facilitate our uniform processes this year. We appreciate you. And now, Dr. Michael Hancock will share his thoughts about the 2019 season.
Hello, Pride. I'm sorry we can't be together today to celebrate what was another amazing year. But hopefully this virtual banquet will bring some warmth and closure to what was a phenomenal journey. You guys mean so much to the University of Oklahoma. Your joy and positivity unites Sooner Nation under one banner to cheer for our team and to remind us all what it means to be a Sooner. Whether it's at a game day function, during performances, during rehearsals, on a pep gig, or just simply wearing your Pride jacket, you guys represent us at the highest level, and that means so much to me and to the entire School of Music. For some of you, this was a great first year. And for others, the capstone year for a phenomenal college experience. All of you have had a tremendous impact on the health and the growth and the positive outlook, not only on this program, but the School of Music and the university at large. I'm proud of all of you, and I'm thankful for what you do and who you are and what you bring day in and day out. Seniors, you have been a part of something special. You have helped bring 4 Big 12 championships back to Soonerland. You've been to some of the best bowl games in the world, and you've helped to shape what it means to serve in the Pride. You will be missed greatly, but you have shown everybody the right path. Thank you. For the first, second, and third years, I hope that you will continue this journey and to continue being a part of this glorious tradition of music, celebration, and family. Your stories are still continuing, and I can't wait to see and hear what you bring next year. To everyone, I miss you greatly. I pray for your health and safety. And I want to see you all so badly on campus in the fall. I know that this is a difficult time, and I know that you all have done the right things to take care of yourselves and your families, to be healthy. Know that we miss you all greatly, and we want to see you back here very soon. Help continue to do what it is that you do, bringing joy and a wonderful spirit to all of Sooner Nation. In these times, it's most important for what you guys do. Without you, we would not be successful. Without your passion, the football games would be less meaningful for sure. I hope that you all know how special you are and how special what you do is and loved. So please, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Congratulations on a phenomenal year. And let's keep going forward. Boomer.
Thank you, Dr. Hancock. We appreciate your support of the Pride and all you do for the OU bands. Once again, this year, Betty Wiseman and the PRA helped to make our season successful. The mini goodie bags, helping hand out plumes at home games, and the scholarships provided are just a few examples of Betty's love for the Pride. Thank you, Betty, for caring about our students and for managing the Parent Resource Association. Back to you, Mr. Britt.
Thank you, Dr. Wolfe. This time I'd like to acknowledge our directors of bands emeritus, Gene Threlkill and Bill Wakefield. You know, we talk often about the tradition of excellence within this entire organization. The tradition has been developed by generations of students who have pushed themselves well beyond the minimum, leaving their comfort zones and fearlessly pursuing the very best performance level of which they were capable. These students were led by world-class leaders, all of whom did their utmost to ensure the success of the students entrusted to them. Most recently, our two living directors of bands emeritus, Gene Threlkill and Bill Wakefield, worked tirelessly not only to maintain, but to grow the tradition of excellence for which the University of Oklahoma bands are so well known. Thank you, Gene and Bill, for your leadership and continued support of the Pride. We appreciate you. Dr. Wolfe?
Thanks, Mr. Britt. When NASA launches a rocket, those few moments of excitement represent the culmination of hours and hours of planning and largely anonymous hard work. Similarly, when the Pride of Oklahoma takes the field at pregame or halftime, our performance represents not only hours and hours of practice, preparation, and planning by those wearing the uniform, but also countless hours of logistical work by the people on our logistics team. Tom Gibson leads an exceptionally dedicated group of men and women who do all the behind-the-scenes logistical work and ensure that we perform our best. They line our field, prep it for rehearsal, running metronomes, filling water jugs, loading and unloading trailers, trucks, planes, wrapping ankles, and providing transport to the hospital are just a few of the many things they do because they love our program and the students who are in it. Thank you, Tom, for planning and coordinating all that you do for our group. And thank you to our logistics team, which this year included our security coordinator, Jeff Lathan, our rehearsal techs, Rachel Bateman, Kaylee Caswell, Dalton Henderson, Sierra Levine, Sean McCrae, Josh Dennis, and Chris Weir. Our first aid techs were Bruce Melzer and Chelsea Schusler. Our logistics techs were Derek Bridenstine, Amber Mahaffey, Tyson Misek, Neil Stino, Matt Ware, and Matt Burke. For your hours and hours of enthusiastic and vital service to the Pride, we appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. Wolfe. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge our Pride truck driver, Eric Powell. Eric Powell is more than just the man who hauls our awesome-looking band trailer. He is a valued team member who is always willing to pitch in and help. Not only has he transported our trailer safely for many years, he has also welded and fixed countless pieces of equipment, including installing the clothing racks in the Pride trailer that helped make our uniform pickup and check-in processes easier than ever when we were traveling these last 2 years. Thank you, Eric, for all you do to help make the Pride successful. We appreciate you. Dr. Wolfe?
Thanks. Next, we're going to thank Tori Misek, our game day guest coordinator. Tori is a Pride alumna, and she served again this season as our game day guest coordinator. She was responsible for providing our prospective student guests with an enjoyable and informative game day experience, shepherding them throughout the day and sharing important information about the Pride with prospective students. Thank you, Tori, for the time and efforts in sharing your enthusiasm for the Pride with the next generation of Pride members. We appreciate you.
And now we'll recognize the voice of the Pride, Kris Kolinsky. For a second consecutive year, Kris Kolinsky enthusiastically served as the Pride's announcer. We appreciate Kris's efforts to serve the Pride while managing his hectic work and family schedules. Thank you, Kris, for your enthusiastic introductions and for your continued dedication to the Pride. We appreciate you.
We would like to recognize Valerie Wakefield. Valerie Wakefield is a Pride alumna and one of our biggest fans. Valerie has done great work over the past several years documenting the Pride's activities in photos. Thanks, Valerie, for your sharing of your time and expertise in support of the Pride as our official photographer. We appreciate you.
And at this time, we'd like to recognize all of our band graduate assistants. Our graduate assistants are truly more than just graduate assistants. They work hours and hours beyond the required minimum parameters of their contract to help make our band successful. And just like you, they also have classes to attend and assignments and exams to complete. Their efforts last summer and throughout the season helped ensure that we looked and sounded our best. Thank you, Trevor Downey, Dan Harbaugh, Tim Pardue, and Hannah Rudy for your invaluable assistance this year. We also want to wish Trevor and Dan the very best of luck as they leave OU to begin or continue their teaching careers. Let's thank our graduate assistants. Dr. Wolfe?
Next, we would like to thank Ben Holmes, our percussion coordinator. Ben is concluding his second season leading our percussion program. In addition to arranging music and coordinating the daily instruction of the percussion section, Ben is an active composer and has also built a sizable studio of students who take lessons from him. Thanks, Ben, for all you do to help make our program successful, both musically and administratively. We appreciate you.
And now at this time, we're going to recognize our color guard coordinator, TJ Pettit. TJ Pettit has been working with the color guard the past 6 seasons and has also shared her fitness expertise with the entire Pride. As the color guard coordinator, TJ has brought both qualitative and quantitative growth to the guard, helping this important part of our visual program be the very best it can be. Thank you, TJ, for all you do to help our entire organization look their very best. We appreciate you.
No one does more to make our band experience positive than Michelle. Without her, the Pride would be in complete disarray and probably very hungry. Michelle works tirelessly to ensure that our travel arrangements are worked out as smoothly as possible. She makes sure that we have transportation, lodging, and a variety of good food to eat. She pays the bills for us on time and helps facilitate our donor correspondence, ensuring that we are good stewards of the funds donated to us. Thank you, Michelle, for all you do to take care of us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. Wolfe. Speaking of Dr. Wolfe, I'd like to thank Dr. Wolfe at this time for all of his work. Dr. Wolfe has been a part of the Pride of Oklahoma for the past 10 seasons. His daily efforts help keep our program operating as efficiently as possible. Dr. Wolfe has worked tirelessly to continue growing the visual impact of our program, and I am very excited to see many of his new ideas come to fruition next season. Thank you, Dr. Wolfe, for your commitment to our student success and for always being a dependable and encouraging colleague. I sincerely appreciate you. And now I'd like to recognize the families of everyone within the Pride of Oklahoma organization. All of our families make tremendous sacrifices in family time so our faculty and staff and members can make a positive impact for everyone who sees and hears the Pride of Oklahoma. The reality of our band program is that most weekends and holidays include a band event of some kind. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, Labor Day, and other very significant family events are all directly impacted by the Pride's activities. Thank you, families, for being an integral part of our organization and for sharing your family members with us. We are a far better organization than we could ever be without your support and encouragement. We appreciate you. Next up, we have a very special welcome and reflection from our athletic director, Joe Castiglione.
Hello, everyone. Joe Castiglione here. I feel very honored to be part of what you're having as a first ever virtual band banquet. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to express the appreciation on behalf of our entire athletic department, especially to all the members of the band, the director, Brian Britt, all the associate and assistant directors. We are so incredibly grateful for what you do to bring such spirit to each and every one of our games, to represent the university in the way you do. And wherever it is, we know we can always count on the pride of Oklahoma. As we talked about when we all gathered for that very first meeting back in August, whatever type of success that we have, we're going to achieve it together. And when we do have success that we celebrate, we're also going to celebrate it together. So with that in mind, as we have done for the last 5 straight years, I have a hat for each and every member of the band that is the same exact hat that our football team received in December when they won the 5th straight Big 12 championship at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. You were there. I wasn't there because I'm on the college football playoff committee, but nevertheless, we got a hat for each and every one of you. Unfortunately, because of the distance, we're not able to have it there wherever you are watching this banquet, but we do have it on campus, ready to get to you at the earliest possible time. So again, on behalf of all of our coaches, our staff, and most importantly, our student athletes that benefit from the great spirit that you provide in the stands, we thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We know whenever we take the field, the mat, the court, wherever it is, we know we have the best band in the world behind us, the pride of Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, everyone.
Well, 2019 was a special one for the Pride of Oklahoma. We performed our traditional pregame show and 6 exciting halftime shows that engaged and inspired our fans at a higher level than ever before. From day one, there was a palpable energy that was at an unprecedented level for us. And that's really saying something because the Pride always has had abundant energy. We supported our Sooners to a level of achievement far beyond what was expected in a rebuilding year. From start to finish, our team fought hard and we helped support them all the way to a 5th consecutive Big 12 championship. Trips to UCLA, Kansas, Texas, Kansas State, Baylor, Oklahoma State, the Big 12 championship, and the Peach Bowl were both memorable and exciting as we supported our Sooners win or lose. As I reflect on the 2019 season during this time of social distancing and quarantine, I'm reminded now more than ever that the people with whom we share this journey is really what life is all about. Our experiences this season included rehearsals in all conditions, ranging from extremely hot to extremely cold, time spent on the buses, the time spent on airplanes, especially when they finally took off, all of our outreach performances in conjunction with our various trips, supporting the Sooners from the stands, performing pregame and halftime shows on the field, and so much more. The thing that made all of these experiences special is the people we shared them with. The people we marched next to, our squad, our section, the Sooner faithful in Norman and across the country. The little kids who came out in the cold at Pauls Valley and Atlanta to watch us rehearse. The people in Atlanta who came out onto their hotel balconies to sing along with us as we marched through downtown Atlanta singing Oklahoma. And of course, the fans who stuck around and supported our team with us during a bitter Peach Bowl defeat. Through it all, we connected with thousands upon thousands of people and made that moment with us in their lives better. Right now, we are living in a period of isolation that stands in stark contrast to the wonderful experiences we shared last season. We are cut off from most of our closest friends and family for what feels like an ominously indefinite period of time. I am challenging myself to spend time each day reflecting on the people in my lives with whom I have shared meaningful experiences, and shifting my focus from what I'm currently missing out on to the countless meaningful experiences I have been blessed to share throughout my life as a family member, musician, and teacher. I am challenging myself to focus on what comes next and the vitally important role that the Pride of Oklahoma will play in helping heal everyone who calls the University of Oklahoma as we all work through the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Pride of Oklahoma has a unique role in the culture of our university. Simply put, we bring people together. We unite our fans during the pregame show. We deepen the resolve of our fans and football team as we relentlessly support the Sooners, like we did twice versus Baylor this past season. And we inspire everyone who ever sees or hears us. Now more than ever, I look forward to the next time we run out of the tunnels onto Owen Field as the Sooner faithful erupts into a deafening roar unlike any we've ever heard before. Until then, be safe, stay healthy, and Boomer Sooner.